we're going to make our background first, which is not always the case. And you know what? You could just do this with your paintbrush. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you can do that. I'm just going to give my background a spritz, okay? Just a spritz, a random spritz, okay? I create from the space I'm in. Feel like there's a regeneration. I feel like there is all of the things. And I'm going to start with greens. All of this background is going to be greens. I might throw a dabble of blue in there. So I'm going to wet that blue up there. These watercolors absorb things. Okay. Don't overthink this. Oh, I forgot to mention, sorry, I'm using the terrain set. This is one of the sets of watercolors I have in stock. Yes, I mix the colors. Just let me be me. Tonight, I was going to go strictly watercolors, but I decided that I think I'm going to throw some acrylics in here tonight. It's my demo and I'll paint if I want to. I don't know what this paint stroke is. I'm so excited for the challenge. You are the best instructor. Thank you so much for doing this and making it available for lifetime access after the challenge. Leah, I did not pay her to say that. Thank you, love. That is best compliment somebody could get is to, yeah, thank you. Yep, Facebook decided to shut things down, but by golly. Oh, I meant Chasebook. All right, it's a background. These are just random squiggles, you know? And if you want to drop it like it's hot, you got some white space, drop it like it's hot. There's the blues. Just if your set does not match my set, that's okay. You can still drop it like it's hot. The pimp's in the hose. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, sorry. Um, this is your first time watching. This is what I do. Okay, kind of pretty. If you got an abundance of water, just make sure you have a little towel standby, dry off your brush, and just like soak it up. Soak it up. Okay. You can. Now I have that song in my head. So I dropped some blues. I dropped some greens. Look at, I'm just blotting. We don't really have an abundance of water, which is nice. It's always going to dry lighter. And then I'm thinking about going acrylics over the top. Believe it or not, much of what I paint is very symbolic, uh, but comes and stems from the challenge that we're doing and what I'm teaching. Okay. I does any of that resonate? Are you good? I'm just drying this brush off. I don't have anything. There's nothing behind my sleeves. Oh my God. I say we dry this bugger. And then I might go into acrylics just to, could probably do this with watercolors too, but let's see what happens. This is a heat tool, similar to a hair dryer, but just really has intense heat. So don't use it as a microphone because you'll burn off all of your facial hair and probably get a second or third degree burn at the same time. So move it around, keep it about 3 to 5 inches off of the paper, and just do this, okay? There'll be at least a couple of epidural layers that will have been lost if you use this as a microphone. And if you guys have any questions, and by the way, at the age of 55 with Mediterranean um, genes, uh, pretty much hair is growing out of every orifice. So I just want to be careful. Yes, I'm Mediterranean. Oh, Rachel Neal is getting this journal. Oh, I gotta make it nice and happy. No. Rachel, thank you. Okay, so I want to dry this, and a lot of times people ask me, can you intermix acrylics and watercolors? Yes. They're both based in water. I'm going to do that tonight. You don't have to. You could. There's people right now, all of my people are like, yep, I'm Greek, and we know. um, I I'm just saying. Okay, so you could do this in watercolors. I could layer this over, and I feel like I want to just show you layering over it, but I thought I would do it in acrylics. And I grabbed some gold paint, so this is off to the side. I have nothing. There's nothing up my sleeve. I don't have a magic oven, nothing. But if I grabbed some acrylic paints, I'm talking like your Americana craft paints, your plaids, your deco art, all of the things, okay? I'm just going to make this as easy as possible. I'll grab a palette. And by the way, I have to be done because I have to go eat. I have not eaten at all today, and sleep has been a byproduct of life. So this is a palette. It's not even full yet. So just pick out some greens. I don't, my purple people, I know you're there. By golly, I don't even know what it is about me, and I know y'all follow with the purple, which, okay, I'll just throw some purple on here, okay, just because. And all of this teal, I feel like I haven't even gotten into my teal life lately. Some green leaf. So just like 4 colors. You don't have to make this over complicated. But now I'm going to grab an acrylic brush. I don't use a pencil, so don't get mad at me. I am just going to draw right over the top of this. No gesso, no nothing. I could do that. I am just going to come in and just draw, like stroke to the left, stroke to the right. That sounds dirty, but um, oh, some white. Some white always makes some good highlighting. Okay, there we go. Did I get, okay, all the colors. So you throw some white through anything and you're good. Okay, you see how that just kind of shows up. It's not going to be totally vivid. Now, I'm going to do it with, I know this purple is going to, okay, and this purple, because you throw some white in there, that purple is showing up. Got it? It's showing up. It's doing its thing. And then I'm going to throw some teal right on the top of it. Now I'm going to have leaves coming from this direction. Okay? By the way, these are all good colors to just throw together. My purple people are now screaming. So do you see how I just mixed all of that together? Um, and these leaves are coming from various directions. Okay? Don't even rinse off the brush. I know. This might be against every person who is like, wait a minute, I need to rinse off my brush. Just let them go. Let them fly. Okay? Let it fly, let it. Now, are these all leaves? Yeah, there are. They're just like they're floating. They're falling. I'm kind of like loving that they're like over. Now, are they overlapping? Well, of course they're overlapping. This one's overlapping over this one. Okay. Just trust me. I don't know. Don't trust me. That's not anybody who tells you to trust you. Just you see the colors. It's teal, like a leafy green. Oh, this I know you guys with the purple. I don't even know how this is possible that I dragged the yep. Okay. You can cluster them. You can put them on thick. So we just went watercolors and then we're doing acrylics. Okay. And you throw, and the acrylics, because they're so opaque, and you just throw some white in there, they're going to do their thing. They're going to mix. Okay. I'm not going to like go too overboard, but there are going to be a couple of, oh God, look at how pretty that is. Oh, okay. Now, are these all leaves? Yes, they're all leaves. All right. I always love when people say, I need more help with leaves because I can't draw them. Like, yes, you can. 2 brush strokes. Okay. Do I want to fill this up? Sure. Let's just go a little more. Mm, I'm debating how much of this background I really want to cover. So let me look up. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's have it coming off the edge. So make sure it's not, yep, there we go. That's just simple. Okay. This makes me feel like I want to take a cruise to somewhere tropical. Okay. That's, I, I guess we're all going to be with Trina. Okay, how are we feeling? Without me overfilling this, how are we feeling? I feel good. I'm not gonna fill it. I like my background, so I don't want to overfill this. Heat gun, heat tool. Okay. Now we're gonna turn these into leaves. Now I probably could have done this with fall colors, but I decided that tonight this was the color. Trina just said I would let's do an art cruise with Tracy. You know, I've had a company reach out to me and ask me if I would consider doing an art cruise. I would love it. Okay. This is Extreme Sheen Deco Art 24 karat gold, and I'm going to try this and see if it works and see if it defines the outline like I want. You guys, if we could do a cruise, my next in-person retreat is going to be in November, but it's going to be in North Carolina, and we're kind of landlocked. Um, Now, I don't have to necessarily have this dry. Um, But let's just see what happens here if I just start making, okay, And I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Just if I get out a little out of camera, don't get mad at me. Okay. Now, do you realize I am not choking up on the bat? I am going to let, oops, I'm going to just let this gold go where it goes. Okay. Now, I could put little petals on the end, like this could have little. This is gold, by the way. You could do this in black. You could do carbon black. I'm just lining the top. When does registration open? Ooh, I don't know. Uh, After the challenge. How about that? I think I've got the dates. I just don't. I'm like one of those. Just take it. I'm liking the gold. Do you guys like? Okay, you like the gold. If anybody wants me to, I would love to do a cruise and paint. I could do it with my 5 basic supplies, and all we do is just paint the entire time. Meet me on the Lido deck. Tracy will be out journaling from 5 to 7 p.m. Meet Tracy at 6 a.m. for sunrise to be painting the sunrise. Okay, I'm not joking. That would be like the dream, girl. That just now, what I'm doing is going through. Now, this is getting a little. Okay. And by the way, if you're a member of your Artful Journey, you know that any event that I do, you're going to know first. So don't panic. I'm going to email Seth, Maria. So I'm just going up the middle and just giving each of these. What do you think? Now, what if you go out of the lines? Oop, Trina's offering. Now, what lines? I am redefining. Like, do you see these coming to life? Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, the grunting is not necessary. It's just, it feels super organic to me. It feels like I needed this little, I want to make this, I'm going to grab a thinner liner brush. I'm just going to, like something super thin. Well, this might be super thin because literally some of my liner brushes need to be cared for, but Oh, I should look and see what time it is. Oh, we're good. Denise said, "Will the cruise be free to your Artful Journey members?" I only challenges. I feel like again I might be slightly out of business, but if you know a cruise director, or we all go on the Love Boat. I'm not joking. Cruise Tracy is a whole new level. I don't know if you want to know Cruise Tracy. Although Cruise Tracy is super creative. I did some of my best work on a cruise I was on. Jennifer, we waited for you, but you were late. So I don't want to go overboard, and I feel like I am because I was only going to do a couple of these, but I kind of feel like it needed a little bit more. So now I'm going to dry this. Okay. And I put some of Lisa with two S's just said cruising is my favorite vacation. We couldn't go without you, Lisa. Okay, I use this, 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 I use this. Okay, so I did use all the colors. We have a watercolor background. Okay, we had an acrylic, the acrylic leaves. We had the gold. Okay. I would love a cruise, but I would be sick bay for the whole time. So here's the thing about me. I have cruised before, and I also used to be married to a boat captain. So I have all of the uh, I know the things to make sure I'm fine. I might be sleepy the whole time, but all right. I'm not no more gold. Denise just said, "Why do I feel like I'm going to be taking a cruise?" Okay. Now I'm trying to think what I need in this. And I know what I need. Anne, can you remind me who's getting this journal? And by the way, I'm hitting the heat gun kind of thick. Why am I doing that? Because I want that acrylic paint to bubble a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now, I love this painting. I love how I feel. I like the painting. I like the. People always ask, how do you know it's done? Well, something for me is, and this is going, I don't know who this is going to. Anne will let me know. But what I'm going to do is my little, it's me, Rachel. Okay, Rachel. Something I do is contrast. And I like this. I hope you like it too. It's from the space I'm in. One day I'll tell you the space I'm in, and it's I want you to know that like it's leap nets, just like let's go fearless. I just you guys, when you order from me, I put free gifts, and I have these little pocket hugs. They're little wooden. I should show you, but I'll show you when we're done. Um, and I always create from the space I'm in, and it's like leap, do wonderful things. So I'm going to do my pyro red hearts which is a symbolic of the art I do. I don't put them in every piece, but sometimes, oh, okay, do not lick the paintbrush with paint on it. Sometimes those pyro red hearts equal the contrast I need. It's just a pop of color that was needed. The background is soft watercolors. These leaves that are falling, and normally I might have done fall leaves at this time, but they're like, I'm going to do 5 red hearts. When you're creating, send an intention. Create from the space you're in. So even when you do my classes or techniques or things or join me on Wednesday, make it yours. Your Artful Journey members, make it yours. Share that in your Artful Journey. If you want to share the meaning, I'm all ears. I'll share the meaning of mine. And there's 5 red hearts. 5's my lucky number, okay? So it was that little pop of color that I needed. Kind of thought of splatter. I'm not going to splatter. I'm going to dry this off. Okay. I'm going to remove the tape. And I'm going to be ever so thankful that this is the space I got to create in with you tonight. And this painting piece probably took, what, less than a half an hour? Because I was jibber jabbering. Everything that I'm showing you here is stuff that I will cover like in the flipbook challenge. If you're a member of your Artful Journey, a lot of what you see are techniques and we repeat them or combine them. And I always want you to create from the space that you're in, even if it's not the same space I'm in. Does that make sense? Okay,